You know, I never really noticed that the main scenario does have a name for it. Letter from a Silent Heaven. But yeah, let's just do the sub scenario. It might take me an hour and a half.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now? Do I fight and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain. Should I run away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone. But is there anyone left alive?
Also, fun fact about this was not available in the initial release of Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2. In fact, the version that I have, I used to have the greatest hits version, but my sister has that now. But I did get another physical copy on PS2 for myself. That one, I couldn't find the greatest hits version, so I have the original version. So my PS2 copy doesn't have Born from a Wish on it. However, I do also have a copy of the Xbox version, which is actually called Restless Dreams, and that has the sub-scenario. The problem with that version is that you tend to have graphical glitches if you play it on a 360, and I don't have a regular Xbox anymore. So yeah, that's unfortunate. This is a new area of Heaven's Night, dude. Chinese cleaver. Let's call it a meat cleaver. No, I never used this thing. She just swings it exactly like... I also didn't notice that, Okay, it's interesting, not only was there only one bullet in there when you start out, but, revolvers can't hold 10 rounds, but then again, you don't play Silent Hill for the gun accuracy. As far as I'm aware, there is not a revolver that can hold 10 rounds in it. I'm pretty sure if they tried, it would look really fucking huge. I don't want to go outside yet. I don't think I'm done exploring in here yet. The basement area. Nothing else. I just want to make sure there was nothing down there. I just wanted to make sure I couldn't go back there. I don't know if I want to go north or south. Oh, can't go north. Oh yeah, right, that's not different. The regular game. Okay, how's she hold? I just wanted to see how she held it. This might take me longer than maybe most people. I just kind of want to see something for me to do. I just like want to see everything that you possibly can do. She runs so weird. Wonder if this is how she looks, because I never really saw how she ran in when she was following you in the main game. I'm pretty sure this way is blocked, but I'll see if there's anything else over here. Oh. Kinda, yeah. Then again, I've never ran in heels, so I'm not really sure how someone would run them. But yeah, I don't think she would be bringing her like legs up that high if she was, but I don't know. How do you even get up there? She wouldn't be putting her heel down at the same time as the rest of her foot. Ah, okay. Going? No. Would be more running with her toes only. Oh, yeah, I think I see what you mean now. He's really, really slow to pick those up for some reason. I don't know why. I was mashing my controller to pick those up. Oh yeah, because isn't she bending her heels? Like especially since she's wearing boots. But again, it's like PS2 era, even back then I don't think they would have taken that accuracy into consideration. think you do go this way. Which is also making me think maybe I should go north. To the apartments. Oh no, never mind. I can't go this way anyway. My god. Again, I know it's an extra scenario, but still, the walking animation is so goofy. Or the running animation is so goofy. I mean, James kind of runs goofy too, but... Again, I'm only, like, politely making fun of it. I'm not, like, saying, like, bad game. Dated game, yes, but not bad. And honestly, this and the third game I still think have, like, at least graphically they've aged well. I think the third one more so. Has aged better graphically than this. But this still has aged pretty well. Just because how they handled the graphics for these games, was way ahead of their time. These were, like, the best looking games that you could possibly get. God, and I hate so much that, it actually does kind of make me cringe that the, there are technically official remasters of 2 and 3. The problem with both of those is that I think due to some, like, licensing issues, or maybe the fact that the sources of or, like, the original, or whatever, something from, like, 2 and 3 were lost. And they couldn't use, like... They couldn't use the original, I guess it's source code for, 2 and 3 for the remaster on a PS3. A lot of people like to talk about that. The biggest problem with 2 and 3 is that they have... Well, most people would say Comic Sans on one of the Silent Hill signs, but, the biggest problem is the new voice acting. The voice acting... And I don't blame the voice actors for this, because, for all I know, they probably got paid shit for it. But the voice acting just does not fit at all. I've heard a little bit from both 2 and 3. And if you have a game that's very narrative driven, that's also helped by the voice acting, it's important to get it right. And to be honest, I feel like that they should just have not made that remaster at all. But this is Konami we're talking about. We all know about Konami and how they do things. The fact that well, to be honest, a lot of the stuff that's been released for the Silent Hill franchise already, like in recent times, like Ascension short message I heard was alright, but Ascension sucked. Ascension seemed like a bad idea in the first place. Thankfully, out of all of the stuff that they were planning on doing for it, or doing for Silent Hill, that was the worst one. The one that I had the least enthusiasm for by far. But thankfully, I feel like we probably got the worst thing out of the way. The remake, and I'm a little surprised that I'm saying this like I've said it before, but I am cautiously optimistic for the remake because I think Bloober Team understands how important it is to get it right. They don't have the best track record, which is why I am not optimistic and just cautiously optimistic. But who knows, maybe after the remake they make some original stuff and they actually make some good stuff. Because they understand what actually is horror good. Dead. Dead. There's a tank spawn somewhere. Hunter! One thing I've noticed whenever I play Left 4 Dead with our group, I tend to kill the spitters the most. Completely new area, by the way. That wasn't prevalent before. And again, if you usually like watch my Left 4 Dead videos, you notice that I don't tend to talk much. I mean, I am an introvert. Plus, I just enjoy listening to other people talk. Fireplace is boarded off. Do not use it. Oh, I think I'm under the light. That's why I can actually... I think, right? Let's see if this is... Oh, I can still look at my map.
Is somebody there? Open up. Hello?
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
Thank God. I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
But why?
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to be alone. Other people just irritate me.
Gee, is this guy
I
me?
just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town? There's no one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here means there's no one to disturb me.
You want to be alone in this insane asylum?
Yes, exactly. But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane. Both of us. Hopelessly insane. Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
My name is Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Baldwin.
Ernest? I'll be back.
Every time the name Ernest is just completely ruined for. I wouldn't say ruin. I do like. If any of you are as old as I am and you remember a certain actor by the name Jim Varney. Remember all those Ernest movies that you used to watch when you were a kid? Yeah, that's why that name's kind of ruined for me. It almost seems like you're supposed to interact with this thing, but... Wait, is it for this? No. The white breath is found, I shall dedicate this thing. O spirit of the mist, grant us eternal, fortune eternal. This mansion actually kind of reminds me of the mansion from Eternal Darkness. They look vaguely similar. But I think that's just by pure coincidence. I wouldn't mind playing that again in the future. I don't have my old save file, so if I ever wanted to go for the secret ending, I would have to play through it 4 times. Hi there. Red board. Blackboard. There's a square depression in the center of the tombstone, and above that is a carefully carved epitaph. Along with you died joy. All that remains is despair and a future of meaningless tomorrows. I will never give up. 1, to see your beautiful smile again. Day, the blessings of the gods. I wait for that day. When the boards cover all sadness, 2, I will be covered until my dream turn to reality. I will have to swallow all the pain. Key firmly embedded in the stone beneath the door. No matter how I try, I can't pull it out. God. Hold on. Well, I couldn't... I think maybe... No, the top three can't be on the bottom. Left. I think all of the inserts need to be covered up. What about the book? Excuse me. Yes, I do know all of the holes have to be covered up. It's a matter of... There's only one covered up. Or there's only one that still isn't covered up. Oh, there we go. Not too difficult. I don't even think that's really trial and error either. It's definitely not trial and error. It's just a matter of, I don't know, it's just a matter of knowing... Again, that would be a wee bit more bearable if you didn't have to go in and out of menus to do that, but again, this is PS2 era. Oh wait, I probably need to... Well, no, I don't think I used the key on this. Yeah. So where's another place that I have to go to? There's like 3 locked doors up there. I have a terrible sense of direction. It's not that one. You automatically use the key. You find the right door. Pretty sure it's this one. Yep. I like how it has that sound even though it's a sliding door. Fairy tales of other children's literature. Sure, I've never read this, but somehow it seems familiar. I miss what she said. The third game does that a lot, actually. It's one of the things that's annoying about it. Once I actually get to playing the third game, you definitely see that firsthand, but sometimes when you inspect something, Heather will give her thoughts about it. The problem is that if you accidentally skip it, you won't be able to read it again. She'll just give, like, a generic line. And that's another thing about the third game, too, that actually it's part of the reason why I like Heather so much, as opposed to... Whenever you inspect stuff, she'll, like, tend to give her thoughts on certain things, and it's usually pretty... Because her character tends to be very, like, has a lot of sass. Like, a lot of the lines that she gives is actually, like, kind of funny at times. Again, what the third game lacks from the second game, it makes up for in a lot of other different ways. And that's why the third game's actually my favorite, as opposed to this.
Oh, no, she fell in the window! Don't move her!
What happened?
I do not remember that at all, but I've only ever played this, like, a couple of times. Prior. Yeah, I have me some matches. Where is, like, a candle or something? That was literally right here. Fucking stupid. I think I just inspected this fucking thing. Oh. Dearest Daddy, happy birthday from Baldwin.
Give it.
The fact that it's still there is more creepy than the actual line.
To my daddy.
Oh. It's Amy's room. Wait, what is she looking at? Oh. That actually got me a little. Oh. Maybe I gotta... Huh? Oh, I guess he's in a different part of the house. There's a book here. It looks like a plant encyclopedia. Acacia. A genus of evergreen trees of the mimosa tribe of the pea family. Its tiny flowers are yellow or white and grow in clusters. Common varieties include the gum tree. The acacia tree is a potent symbol in many religions across the world. In Christianity, it represents eternal life and morality. In ancient Egypt, it represented purity and rebirth, while in ancient Babylonia, it was thought of as the tree of the goddess Ishtar and was a symbol of life. It was also a holy tree of the ancient Jews who built the ancient Ark of the Covenant from it and for whom it signified a peaceful death and release from grief. Nice education on plants. Holy shit, I got them both. Ah! Okay, that scared me because I think this thing glitched out a little bit. Like, did you see that? I don't know if I actually, like... I don't know if I was seeing things or if maybe he was, like, teleporting a tad. The vase and lion statue. Got no use for those right now. Looking at something. What's she looking at? Oh. This area here, for some reason, kind of reminds me of Amnesia. They give you entirely too much ammo in this. It's probably the same amount of ammo that they give you on hard, so maybe that might be why. Lost memories. You have the strongest trust, you may even call it faith, in the miracle called resurrection of the dead. Upon the hill where the light descended, the beast intoned his name, or his song. With words of blood, drops of mist, and the vessel of night, the grave became field. People wept in fear and joy at the reunion, but my faith in salvation of Zuchilpaba did not waver. It is also spoken of in the ancient original worshippers did not believe that death was the end, but it was simply the path by which the deceased returned to nature. I also believe the process was reversible. Something imprinted towards the bottom of the page. I must write this? What could it mean? Blood equals red, mist equals white, night equals black. Yeah, hold on. Might be... I don't remember the puzzles too well. Oh, I didn't remember that first one. It was actually kind of cool that I figured it out on my own, but I'm gonna take a wee note. You're already here in my little notepad. Like, I could still refer to this anytime, but it's easier if I just have it in a notepad. I can just look at it on my second monitor pretty easily. Bookshelf is lined with complete editions of difficult-looking books. Not interested in any of that.
Do you know a little girl named Amy?
Why do you ask me that?
This letter. To my dearest daddy. It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin. Your daddy?
Yes. Where'd you find that?
Up in the attic.
Oh. What a fool. Now, when it's too late, I finally understand why. Why she was there. Why she was holding that empty envelope when she fell.
Ernest. Amy. She isn't... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I reminded you.
No need to apologize. You didn't remind me. I've never forgotten. Maria, some things we forget, and some things we can never forget. It's funny, I'm not sure which one is sadder. It's been 10 years, but I still...
Ernest, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's fine. Maria, that letter.
I'll leave it here.
Thanks. Maria? You must be...
God damn it.
That's why. That's why you could see me.
Huh?
So perhaps that means that I can hope for a miracle as well.
What do you mean?
In the apartment next door, there's a bottle containing a white liquid. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. I must have it.
You... want me to get it for you?
Please.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
If I could, believe me, I would. But
Wait?
I'll open the stairway door.
Ernest, do you really believe it will work?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind fighting for an impossible cause. Anyway, it beats just giving up and doing nothing.
Maria, thank you.
You know, it makes me wonder. How they'll potentially implement this into... I wonder if they'll just leave it as a sub-scenario, if they won't do anything with it at all, or if it might be integrated into the game itself. I knew you were over there, you little shit. I think this just goes backwards. Yeah. You know what's weird? Like how clear this image is. This is how it was in the original. I mean, like, they upscaled it, like, for the HD edition. But this did look higher quality than, like, than how James did, like, on the PS2 version as well. Like, she came in a lot clearer. Oh. It's not the stairwell he was talking about, I guess. Ah, it's down this way. I already saved. Like, literally all I did was just kill one enemy. He was loved too much by God. 7 years was not enough time. Dick. Go away, stupid bug. Those things used to freak me out as a kid. Again, bugs in general just kind of freaked me out a lot. I didn't... Well, I mentioned this when I played Turok, but... I would actually skip most of that game because I never liked dealing with the bugs. The scarabs. And the dragonflies, really, too. How did I miss that first shot? They don't bother me that much anymore. They still kind of make my skin tingle, though. Skin tingle? I think the best way to say that is my skin crawl. Oh, why I said tingle. And by the way, I think I know I like put off playing through Turok 2. an obnoxious amount of times now. I just don't know when I'll actually get to it, because now I kind of want to play Time Splitters. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, right, yeah. I don't have the apartment map. Or at least Maria doesn't. I don't have... Oh, no, wait. There it is. I'm gonna say, I don't have to do this puzzle again, do I? I probably don't have to do any of this. I did. Look at all the doors here. Same goes for up here. This is probably locked, isn't it? The map is still here. Oh, I guess I have to do more. Oh, hi. Safe, but I don't know how to open it. Alright, I never opened it. Or James never opened it either. Disgusting. See the apartments next door from the window. Die, vermin. Oh, it's stuck on the door. I don't really think that room is even relevant in this scenario. I think they just left that in there. This room, but there's no red pyramid thing in it. Also, this room's not flooded. Looks like it was flooded. Take me back to the alley that runs the park, but first I need to take care of my promise to Ernest. I just pass by him. See what's on the third floor. If we can even get to the third floor. We cannot. So I think we're done. We have to go back. Yeah, I think you literally just take the White Claudia and leave. Not really much of a reason to explore any more than that. But it is kind of neat that you can if you want. Kick. Hey!
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but will...
Maria, the gods are here. You know it too. You were born in this town.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
I know. So, what if I had said I believed in fate?
That James. He's a bad man.
James... Yes. I know.
looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes. Maria, you're...
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't think I noticed that. The room changed.
James.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend? My name is Maria.
Yep, not very long at all. It took me, like, I think roughly an hour. It's just like a neat little sub-scenario that, just gives more background to Maria. And why she exists. Again, I'm wondering if this is even going to be in the remake at all. This is a banger too, by the way. My guess is it won't be available right off the bat. They'll do it like Resident Evil 4 Remake did, where the sub-scenario will be DLC, and they'll expand upon it. I hope that's the case, because I hated Separate Ways in OG RE4, and they did a phenomenal job with making it so much better in the remake. So that would be like best case scenario if they did the same thing here. I mean, this isn't bad. This is actually pretty good. It's just that it's not that long. So it would be neat if they just expanded on it a little bit. And this is kind of the reason why you don't want to play this first, because they literally show the ending to the actual game here. Alright, they're using the rifle too. And again, credits for the HD or Enhanced Edition. Still had Resident Evil 4. I will give Bluebird Team some leeway. I mean, I'm keeping my expectations low anyway, but they're also not Capcom. The main team worked on at least RE2 and RE4 remake. I'm not holding Bluebird Team to the same standard. I mean, I'm still expecting it to, like, not be shit. But I'm a little bit optimistic for it now, and I was not that way when they were first starting to show stuff for it. Or when they announced that it was them. I hope that they learned from their mistakes. Fast. I didn't think the medium was terrible, but I never finished it because at least at the time, it ran like absolute shit on my computer because it's poorly optimized. And I didn't like Layers of Fear. I heard Blair Witch was not good. So they have a very mixed track record. I mean, Layers of Fear, people did like that game. Like, I think it had an overall positive reception. The remake I heard was pan, though. I heard the remake was terrible. I don't even know why they remade it. I guess it was just because it was their first game, and they apparently really screwed up remaking their first game. So, yeah, we'll definitely see. Apparently you can get 2 days early access if you pre-order it, which I'm not doing. But that'll be good for me, because then I can see the reception for it, especially if it's optimized on PC or not. Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of the streamers I follow, like Bakba Soup, are probably going to play it 2 days early. So I can get a decent understanding of whether or not it's going to be worth playing it on day one. But yeah, things like Doom Eternal or things like that where I know it's going to be good. Sometimes I'll pre-order that to get the bonus stuff because I think it's going to be worth the money. There are too many factors at the moment that prevent me from doing that for Silent Hill 2. That's why I'm waiting until I see the reception first. Also, the stuff that you get with the pre-order, I don't really care about. I don't really need to save it. But anyway, that's Silent Hill 2, Enhanced Edition. As I've said before, it is incredibly easy to set this up. And this is pretty much the definitive version to play. Now, I would say, outside of maybe, I get some frame rate dips here and there, but I think that's probably because this game natively runs at 30 FPS. The Enhanced Edition makes it go to 60 FPS. I could be wrong about that, but because I never played the PC version until now. But like I said, I have the links in my highlights to both the Abandonware version of Silent Hill 2, which is compatible with the Enhanced Edition, which that link will also be available. If you're watching the YouTube VOD of this, it's in the description. Very easy to set up. The Enhanced Edition website tells you how to do everything. You already watched this before. Yeah, that's it. It was great. I have not played this game in, I would say, at least a decade. I have not played this game. Probably even longer than that. In fact, I would almost bank on it. Probably closer to 15 years rather than 10. But I don't know why that's not showing up. But anyway, yeah. I will get... Again, if Silent Hill 2 Remake is good on PC, I will probably play that on day one. If not, at the very least, I'll wait until it goes on sale to get all of the bugs. Unless it's like pure absolute shit. Which I don't really get the... I think at the very least, it's going to be moderately decent. I hope it's better than moderately decent. I don't think it's going to be terrible. Can't rule out the possibility that it's going to be it's going to be optimized or not, because they don't. Bloober Team does not have a good track record for that. I will play. I don't have enough time to get to Silent Hill 3 before October, so I'll probably play that after the remake of Silent Hill 2. Unless everybody says that it's bad, then I'll probably play it on the... I'll probably play that on the 8th instead of the remake. If it's good, then it'll be right after, because I really want to play that. It's already set up. I'll test it one more time to make sure nothing's changed. It's the PS2 version. Because the PC version would be a little trickier to set up. It won't run at 60 FPS. I decided not to opt for the 60 FPS hack because I heard it bugs out some cutscenes. It bugs out, like, the audio. Like, I think the video runs faster than the audio, so it doesn't line up. I don't know if that affects in-game cutscenes or if that only affects some of the FMV cutscenes that are in the third game, but still, I'd rather not find out. I'm fine with playing it at 30 FPS anyway, because that's how it was originally. But the game will look nicer because I have the HD. I got the HD texture pack running. So So, yeah. And then, I do vaguely have some other plans for, the month of horrors for next month. I can fit in a playthrough of Doom 64 CE, at least the main campaign, before October 8th. If I can get through that fast enough, I'll probably also do the Lost Levels, but I'm only doing those 2 campaigns. I'm not doing the extra campaigns. That would just take entirely too long. Well, other things that, well, since I'm done with this, hey, Lepertic. Since I'm done with this, what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, I can fit in, I think, the Legacy of Rust episodes, for the Doom plus Doom 2, Hex Engine re-release. I can fit that in before, October, I think. Because, I think there's probably, even if it takes like 4 streams to get through both episodes, I think that will be enough before October actually starts. I think September 30th is a Monday. So if I get Legacy of Rust done before September 30th, then I'll do Doom 64 CE. I'll actually start Month of Horrors a little early. And then other stuff that I could potentially do, I meant to do Vomitorium last year, but I never got to it. I wouldn't mind doing Soma. I don't know how long that game is, though. There's a few DreadX collections I never got to, and, let's see, what else? If there's a new Haunted PS2 demo disc this year, I'll do that. I'm not sure if there will be. I never finished Strip Mall, but I didn't really like a lot of the demos that I played on there. And one of the ones that I didn't get to, I already played the full game for that anyway, Interior Worlds, so. Oh yeah, and I also have, you know what, I'll try and make sure I get to that this year too. There is a tech noir survival horror that's very much in like a similar style to like Silent Hill and Resident Evil called Hollow Body. That's, that got well received. So I think I might want to play that this year. So, we'll see. I think I'll have a lot of time to get to a lot of stuff this year, because I usually take the last week in October off from work, and I try and stream most of those days if I can.